The ocean doesn't begin at the shoreline. It begins where the light fails. As sunlight thins, the water darkens. The pressure rises, sound bends, and the rules that govern life on land quietly stop applying. Something moves down here. Not fast, not loud, but it is enormous. For centuries, sailors described it as a monster, a living shadow long enough to wrap a ship in silence. They were told it was a myth, but myths don't leave scars. Let's descend now, beyond the reach of waves and storms. Below 300 meters, daylight breaks apart into fragments. Below 600, it vanishes entirely. This is the twilight zone of the ocean, a place of cold, crushing pressure and near-permanent darkness. Life here survives under conditions that would destroy almost anything else. And somewhere in this blackness, the giant squid exists. Not swimming constantly, not hunting aggressively, just waiting. This alone is strange. Most large predators rely on speed or strength. The giant squid does neither. Instead, it drifts, a massive body suspended like a thought in the dark. Scientists still don't fully understand how an animal this large conserves enough energy to survive here. Because food is rare, and mistakes are fatal. Look closer, and the squid's body begins to defy logic. It has no bones, no rigid skeleton. Instead, it's built like a living pressure suit, soft, flexible, and able to withstand forces that would crush steel. At these depths, pressure is relentless. Every square inch of the squid's body bears a weight equal to dozens of cars. Yet it doesn't implode. Its tissues are specially adapted, dense, gelatinous, and resistant. This raises a larger question. How many other creatures survive here using designs we've never even imagined? Simply because we haven't looked. Then there are the arms. 8 arms and 2 longer feeding tentacles, all lined with suckers, each one armed with sharp rotating rings, not hooks, not claws. Something else entirely. When these tentacles strike, they don't tear flesh. They grip. And once they close, there is no release. Even sperm whales carry the evidence. Circular scars perfectly spaced left behind from battles no human has ever seen. And yet, we don't know how often these encounters happen, or how many end in silence. Now look at the eyes. They are the largest eyes ever evolved, bigger than dinner plates, larger than a human brain. In a world without light, this seems impossible, but the giant squid isn't looking for shapes. It's looking for disturbances, bioluminescent flashes, flickers of movement. When a whale dives and displaces glowing plankton, the squid sees a constellation form around its enemy. Not an image. A warning. Scientists still debate what these eyes truly perceive, and whether they reveal a version of the world we can't even comprehend. And then there is the blood. Unlike ours, it's blue. Not because of oxygen levels, but because of copper. Copper binds oxygen differently than iron. It works better in cold, low-oxygen environments. It's less efficient, but more reliable down here. The squid's entire physiology is tuned for a world hostile to most life, which makes one thing even stranger. Despite its size, despite its power, the giant squid is fragile. It doesn't survive well near the surface. Its body collapses under its own weight. This is a creature perfectly adapted to a world we almost never see. A ruler of a kingdom without witnesses. And here's the deepest mystery of all. For most of human history, we never saw one alive, not clearly, not intentionally. Everything we knew came from dead bodies washed ashore, damaged, incomplete. Only recently have we managed to film giant squid in their natural environment. Even now, sightings are rare, brief, fleeting. This raises an unsettling thought. How many other large, complex creatures might still exist in the deep, completely unknown to us? As we rise back toward the surface, light slowly returns. The pressure eases, the familiar world reappears. But the giant squid remains below unchanged, unbothered, unexplained. It does not care that we now know it exists. And perhaps that's the most unsettling part. Because the ocean still holds most of its secrets. And what we've discovered so far only deepens the mystery. Thanks for watching. If you found this as fascinating as we do, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into the unknown.